watu wengi walikuwa wameniingilia, hakuna mtu anasikiza show, I'm making money. Just don't care what people think. But the part where you would talk about my mom not knowing her and the respect she has in the industry, you know, social media is very interesting because it gives cowards an opportunity to say what they want without the consequences at hand. But hakuna mtu anaweza kuambia hiyo kwa sura. Hakuna anajua atapata kaka kofi hivi, unapata? Mimi nasemanga kuja mbele yangu ni show. But you can't because you know what you're saying is cowardly. You don't have the facts at hand, but the assumptions, I mean. Yeah, life is all about love. Yeah. You want to have an adventure of your life? Love.
Welcome to the Unbattled Talk podcast, where we're going to talk or address certain issues that affect the society. But today, we have a certain critical topic that we're going to talk about. That is the elephant in the newsroom. These guys always update us, they entertain us, they give us information about everything that's happening everywhere. But have you ever, kufikiria what goes on behind their life, behind those cameras, what's all about their life? So today we're going to have the youngest presenter we have around. He's an amazing personality, good sense of humor, and creative, very creative in what he does. Yeah, hi.
Hello.
Yeah, so can you give us an intro of who you are, what you do and all that?
I'm Joyce Nyanjom. Mimi ule msee nimetulia. Sina mambo mob, na nimerelax sana. I do content, I do radio, trying out different fields, you know. And diverse in my own nature.
So growing up, imekuaje in your life?
I think almost as a normal child, went to school, had a lot of friends, nikawapoteza, then went to campus, had fun, anza internship, vitu mbili hapa na pale zikaingiana, nikaomoka kiasi hapo kwanza radio. Sasa tunajijanga tu.
Yeah, hapo kuomoka kiasi ukianza radio. How do you feel? How old are you? No?
I'm 20.
20. How do you feel being in the radio space? Yet you're 20 years and you're presenter. How is it for you?
I mean, it's a bit of a challenge because, you know, people have expectations. You have expectations for yourselves. But una grow every single day. You take it as a learning opportunity. Now, una aim towards, you know, growth. You aim towards growth. Every single day you're aiming towards growth.
So what's your low light as a young presenter?
I think starting off, I had a lot of... I was still trying to find my voice, trying to find what Jakes exactly loves doing and saying. And up on Sunday, I think really struggled the most because, you know, you really want to become the best version of yourself, but kila time unafungua hiyo mic, it has to be the best show ever. So sometimes it's not the best show ever, according to me. But kwa mtu anasikiza, of course, hiyo ni opinion yake pia, unanipata?
Yeah.
So those are my low light moments, but bado sikuwa catch exactly who Jakes is and exactly what Jakes does.
And your highlight moment?
My highlight?
Yeah.
Especially when I started the night show. Watu waliongea sana, watakasema yara. But this was the times that my videos were doing so well. I used to post a video, inakula 100k views, inakula, you know, 500k views on TikTok, 200, and that was my highlight. I feel as if even starting, as nimeanza tu sahi watu rio ko like, mimi naambia bado ndo tunafika warm ups, tuko watu jengia bado game.
So managing you're 20 years old, you're a Gen Z, and then you have to manage, ulianza kuwa na ile kazi ya jioni, si usiku sana, si ndio? That was your show.
Yeah.
Then ukakuja drive.
Yeah.
So how was that able for you to balance with your personal life, the fact you're here up to midnight and all that?
I was actually square up at midnight. Nilikuwa naanza midnight. Nanipata. So watu wengi walikuwa wameniingilia, hakuna mtu anasikiza show, I'm making money. Yeah. I don't care if you're listening or I'm making money. That's at the end of the day. Umelala. Mimi naenda kutafuta pesa. So it never bothered me. But that transition, it became a bit shaky because now watu wanaenda kusikia upuzi nilikuwa nasema usiku sasa asubuhi. So it was really interesting, and the transition ilikuwa a bit shaky. Sikuwa nimezoea the industry, few things nilibidi nimelearn on the ground. Na it was a very fun, enjoyable experience.
Yeah, so managing celebrity life as a celeb, a young celebrity life, and also your personal life at the same time as a presenter. You know, those are like three personalities at the same time, because you have this professional life that you need to keep it radio presenter. You have this other life as a celebrity out there before you became a presenter, and you have your life, your personal life. How are you able to manage all those three at the same time?
It sounds difficult, but it's so easy. Just don't care what people think. Me, even the places that I do, whatever I do, I'll do it as jakes. Weka hapo ukiongea. Kuchoka ukiongea uende huko. I don't care. Mimi nikitaka kupanda boda nitapanda, nikitaka kupanda mat nitapanda. Utaniambia nini? Like me, I just live my life as a normal human being. Watu wanakongana hiyo, sasa sisi panda bara niga. Unanicho mimi nitaishi maisha yangu. Kwani utanizuia?
So you use public means?
Public means naweza tumia nikitaka. It's not anything big.
It's not anything big.
Celeb Kenya, I might say it's for the select few. Kuna wale wenye wameipackage vizuri na wameweza kujibeba vizuri. Mi bado na learn. So in my process, I'll still be myself until the day life changes for me. Siogopi, mi utanipata nikifanya normal regular things anybody can do.
So you're saying you have a normal life, like just living without being, but obviously kuna those moments, those comment section, mostly the way you interact with your mom there. So you know, kila mtu kwaga na perspectives zake. Kuna watu sema that's so bad, mostly obvious those are Gen X or Zillennials. Na kuna Gen Z when they feel like I wish I had such a relationship with my mom. So do you have moments whereby you actually you have outburst of emotions because of the comment sections, because of the hate, or because of something? Have you ever had moments of outburst emotions?
Vile tu nimekuelezea. My contents, for the 1 year that I've done it, 1 year and a few months now, we never received heavy hate. Like hate was very rare. Ilikuwa tu ule mtu mmoja anaongea hapa anasema chenye anataka, which I told you, people will always talk. People have the freedom of thought and mind and speech. So mtu anaweza kuambia chenye anataka. I think the only time which comment sections ilinifikia is a video my friend was doing well. Will is a very good friend of mine. Tumejuana for so many years. So I knew the context he was saying, what he was talking about. But since human beings come as a mob, Mandela, as in, let me explain to you something about humanity that will never change. It will always be constant. People don't really know themselves. Manpata, we gradually get to know ourselves. And if you understand that you're always a changing being, utajipata that usipo understand that you're always a changing being, utajipata umejipuliwa kwa crowd. Unanipata? So there's one person mwenye alicomment akasema, mama yako aligongewa ndo ukapata hiyo kazi. Hakuna mtu unaongelesha midnight. I don't have a problem with that. I was making my money. I never have a problem. In fact, I wish I would go back to my midnight show. Iktilika nibamba vibaya sana. I don't have a problem with that. But the part where you would talk about my mom, not knowing her, and the respect she has in the industry.
Yeah.
And then people rode along with that because they were going with the hate flow. Unanipata?
Yeah.
So ni watu tu wengi wamejaa kwa place wenye, you know, social media is very interesting because it gives cowards an opportunity to say what they want without the consequences at hand. But hakuna mtu anaweza kuambia hiyo kwa sura. Hakuna anajua atapata kakofi hivi, unanipata? So hawezi sema kwa sura. So a lot of the cowards are there. But ukianza kuchukuliwa na cowards, sasa watu wako chini bana. Sasa watu wanakusumbua surely. So people, I told you, have the freedom of thought and freedom of speech. So whatever you want to think,
you think.
Whatever you want to say,
you
say it. But if you want to say it and you confidently mean it, come on.
Slide DM.
Slide DM wanaweza slide. Come on. Mimi nasemanga kuja mbele yangu ni show. But you can't because you know what you're saying is cowardly. You don't have the facts at hand, but the assumptions, I mean. So wajibambe vile unataka.
So what is that one thing umesema you miss your midnight show? What is that one thing that makes you to want to go back
midnight
there?
Show kuna kitu inaitwa past watershed hours. Boss master nilikuwa nasema hapo. Mimi naongelesha wasee vitu live, vitu zenye zina experience, and then you don't need to be censored. Unajua sasa hii unafaa kusema kama unaongelelea mechi huko vile iko. So and the fact that there was not many people, yani tu ni select few, nilikuwa nachekesha watu wangu tu wawili watatu wenye wanasikiza na bado unapata do. Yani mtu alikuwa anafurahisha, and then you have the whole day to yourself. You get? Because me before that ningekuwa na game the whole night. Nalala until like midday. Alafu midday naendelea. But now I can do something that is still fun. I'm listening to music hadi midday and then I continue with life. Na nalipo. Wewe acha bana. Acha utaongea bana.
Okay. Yeah. What do you understand about mental health?
Mental health? It's mental health is the synchrony of your life. Mental health is not about your mental state. Mental health is about how you're relating with your friends, family, job, personal career, relationship. That's mental health. Nanpata. Ukiwa fikiria mental health ni I'm not having a good day. No. Identify all these 5 aspects. Nanpata. So, ukikuja in life, life storms will always come. If I can quote the Bible, Jesus said, Jesus said, when the floods will come, akusema floods might come. Inakuja. Unanipata?
That's true.
Floods na come. So in these 5 aspects, when the floods come, maybe in the personal life, you're changing, you're becoming somebody new. Kuna imposter syndrome that tunakujanga hapo.
Yeah. Na
hiyo ni essential. Nilikwambia if you don't understand that you're an ever changing being, utabaki umepuliwa na crowd na chenye wanasema ndo unaenda because you're boggerless. You don't have anything. So if you don't understand that, you will lose yourself.
So do you understand yourself?
I'm still settled. You are an ever changing being.
You're still, but at this point, obviously we are changing. Like as a 20-year-old, I can say when I was 20, you know me, I'm kind of old. So when I was 20, there is this one thing that I used to do, and I used to understand myself in this matter.
I know.
So how do you understand yourself as a 20-year-old person?
I understand myself as a risk taker in the field of love.
Hey, in Tanzania.
More than that.
More than that.
Yeah, life is all about love. Yeah. If you want to have an adventure of your life, love.
Hey, 2024 sisi watu single tumeteseka.
Nakwambia love yourself, love your family, love your job, love your friends, love your love
everything.
Yes. If you don't enjoy the space of love, I don't know.
Okay, so when you have these outbursts of emotions about, because it's all about mental health. So when you have these outbursts of emotions, who do you vent it to?
Vent it to? See, of course, my baby girl.
On a call, the fact that we know that she's not in Kenya.
On a call is enough.
You don't vent it to your mom, like...
Gituro. Check you.
You can't vent it to your mom like the way if I have an issue.
There are certain issues that unapelekea Gituro. Lakini hizo zingine, pelekea demo wako, pelekea maboys wako. It depends. It can't be one person.
For example, because we understand that media house, most of the people say it's toxic.
Yes.
It has toxic people, toxic environment. How do you handle that?
Oh, yeah. That's true. But it's true. They're toxic people.
You're toxic. You're toxic.
I wouldn't say I'm toxic, but depends.
So how do you handle that?
Sasa kama mtu ni toxic, so unatoka kwa space yake wewe unaendelea na maisha yako.
So to say like the way we meet almost every now and then at the working place and I'm toxic and you can't avoid meeting me because maybe the next day I have a project that I have to do with you. How are you going to avoid that?
No, so I put you in your place in my mind. I know exactly who you are in my mind. So I know so it's not my friend. Niko hapa tu ndo nitafute pesa nayo unanipata? This one's my friend. Ama jamaa his strength is this, his weakness is this. So una deal na yeye na hiyo balance. Ukijua vitu yenye atafanya isikuingie. Sasa nakwambia mpatie package yake. Ukijua jamaa anafikirianga hivi. Don't change the idea of somebody in your mind, but let the person reveal who they are to you. Hiyo ndio tunakuwa struggle nayo. Unataka jamaa akwe your friend, yet si best yako. Na anakuonyesha mimi si best yako. Lakini wewe umemchukua kama best yako ndio unafanya na kuuma. So acha sikue best yako. Unanipata?
That's true. What triggers your emotions?
Triggers my emotions. I would say my family, in sense of kishika murima. Kishika familia yangu. So of course that will trigger my emotions because of the rich depth of experience and history we've had with them. What else would trigger my emotion? The person that I love, the relationship that I'm trying to build. So that.
What is that one thing that triggered your emotion in your utawaisao?
I think it's ni nyingi. Unamaanisha gani sasa exactly?
Ile main yenye unasema nikikaa hivi chini and nikifikiria this and that, it actually ime stand out this trigger, like unajua tu zile moments hadi zinakufanya ujifungie kwa room 24/7. You know, do men have such moments, by the way? Kujifungia room, you don't want any talk to talk to anyone.
Isolation,
and all that.
of course, yeah. For me, it's that time when I was starting and discovering what I want to become. Nilikwambia, every time you change in life, kuna imposter syndrome inaingianga.
That's true.
So, you imposter syndrome, if you don't take care of it, if you don't understand that you're changing, everything around you is changing, people are going to be around will change, some people will stay, some people will go. If you don't understand that dynamic, manze, you'll lose yourself. I think that was the biggest thing for me.
Yeah, so you've ever like fight against yourself?
Fighting against yourself, fighting against your environment, because it's also changing.
Have you ever felt overwhelmed?
In what sense?
Everything. Like, I can see you have so much things. Are you in school? Yeah, so you have school life, you have work life at 20 years old, you have to be a son, and you have to be, will I say, a boyfriend or fiancé?
Yote unaweza piga collab.
Yeah, sawa zote mbili. Yeah, like, have you ever felt like, hey maze, penye nimefika, I'm actually so overwhelmed about everything? And if yes, how did you handle that?
Yeah, just call them bad days. It's that simple. Usichukue siku moja kudetermine the whole month ama the whole week ama the whole year. Unapata? Sometimes it's mini experiences, but kila siku unaamka wewe ukishatoka kwa hiyo bafu ujue kumekuwa mtu mpya. Unapata? Unaendelea kuchase kitu mpya. Unapata? But yeah, overwhelming days do come. Siku zingine when you're left with your thoughts, avoid being with yourself a lot, because it really digs that grave of your negative thoughts. They will come naturally. Self-consciousness and negative thoughts are the same thing.
So what is that one thing you'll tell that Gen Z over there?
Niwaambia kuhusu
mental health and the media industry.
Mental health, webora, you have to put certain people in a hierarchy. Some people let me give you just for one example. On the pedestal of God, that is the highest point you should put somebody, is only God. Nanpata? Ukiweka mzazi wako hapo, utakuja kurealize he or she is a human being.
That's true.
That will shatter you. Ukiweka demo wako hapo ama boyfriend wako hapo, uta realize they are a human being. If you put your own ego there, you'll realize you're a human being.
That's true.
But there's somebody who's giving us all life. Kuna mtu mwenye amefanya ukakuja hapa, nikakuja hapa, coincidences, all these natural things that happen. Life being beautiful. That's God. So mweke tu hapo juu.
Yeah. And that's all. Otherwise, thanks for joining us for the Unbattled Talk podcast.
Thank you.
Hope I'll see you next time.
Inshallah. Mambo safi mtu wangu.
Nice. Thank you.